Ever feel like you're wrestling with a website just to buy something?
Oh, yeah. All that clicking, scrolling.
Leaking through menus? Yeah. So what if you could just ask for what you want?
Like, actually just talk to it.
Exactly. Imagine buying shoes, booking a flight, maybe ordering dinner, just using your voice.
That's quite a shift.
It is. And that shift from clicking to conversing, that's really at the heart of the source material you brought today, the power of voice in conversational commerce.
Right.
So our mission here, in this deep dive, is to unpack the main ideas from that source. We want to understand how these voice interfaces aren't just like a gimmick anymore.
No, not.
They're actually
Yeah.
changing how we shop, fundamentally.
And it's fascinating how the source frames it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Moving beyond those static websites we're used to.
Totally.
It really highlights this move towards, well, interacting with businesses using natural language, your own voice.
Think about the convenience, right?
Oh, the sheer convenience, especially if you're busy or, on the go. And the source makes it clear this isn't some small niche thing either. It hints at really significant rapid growth.
Really picking up steam.
Yeah, it shows how quickly this is becoming, well, mainstream.
Okay, so the core concept the source is getting at is this big move towards what it calls conversational commerce.
Powered by voice.
Powered by voice, yeah. It's a fundamental change in the interface of shopping, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And the why the source really emphasizes this, it's all about, frictionless convenience.
And accessibility.
And accessibility, right.
Yeah.
It just removes barriers, makes it easier for you to get what you need, even if your hands are full or something.
And, well, this whole transformation obviously relies pretty heavily on the tech underneath.
The engine driving it.
Exactly. The source points to platforms like voice model as being really key enablers here.
Okay, voice model.
Yeah, and it's described as less like just a basic voice assistant and more like a sophisticated engine designed specifically to create these really personalized and engaging shopping experiences. It's the brains. It listens, understands.
And responds. So it's about giving businesses the tools to go beyond just simple commands, yeah.
Precisely. According to the source, platforms like this let companies genuinely understand your needs, your intent.
Even preferences.
Yeah, all just from how you talk naturally, and then respond intelligently, in real time.
Wow. That level of understanding must be what really changes the game for the customer journey.
Well, the source gives some pretty compelling examples of how this actually plays out.
Like where?
Across different industries, standard e-commerce, retail, but also travel, even entertainment.
So not just buying socks online.
No. It's not just basic tasks. The use cases highlighted include things like getting personalized product recommendations.
Tailored
to your past interactions, yeah. Or getting immediate, accurate answers to maybe complex questions. And even completing the entire checkout process just by, confirming with your voice.
It really turns browsing into more of a conversation.
Exactly. And here's where it gets really interesting, kind of echoing the vision from the source.
The future picture.
Yeah, it paints this picture of a voice-first retail environment.
Voice first. What does that look like?
Imagine just effortlessly completing tasks, not by tapping screens, but just through conversational requests.
Like order my usual coffee.
Or find me a blue shirt, size medium.
Book me that flight to Chicago next Friday. Stuff like that.
Exactly like that. The source suggests that as the technology evolves, shopping becomes, truly effortless, driven by understanding you and giving personalized suggestions through voice. So if we connect this back to the bigger picture the source presents, it's clear this isn't just about convenience.
It's more profound.
It's a profound shift in consumer behavior and expectations.
Right.
The source positions voice tech and platforms like Voice Model as critical drivers shaping not just how we buy things,
but how we interact with brands altogether.
Yeah, it's influencing what we actually expect from shopping now.
So let's bring it back to you, the listener. What does this deep dive into the source material really mean for your future shopping?
Well, it strongly suggests we're moving pretty fast towards a world where the easiest, most efficient way to find and buy something
might just be asking for it out loud.
Just asking, which raises a really important question for you to think about.
Okay, let's hear it.
As shopping becomes truly voice first, and that visual storefront, the website or the app takes a back seat, how are brands going to capture your attention? How will they communicate what makes them unique when the main interaction is just conversation? when you can't see the products first.
That's a great point. How do they stand out in a voice-only world? Something to chew on.